Right, as promised, I'll be reading through this. Account, my app. Yes, I know the top bit is the only way I can record / stream this game. You really thought it would be that easy? I told you already, the cabinet's off limits. Please stop. We are not doing this special edited of the cabinet rant. We are. I mean it. Don't be that guy. You're gonna be that guy. Bye, be that guy. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Crazy how counting gives a feeling of something is about to happen, huh? Yeah, I got nothing. Whoops. You're hoping there's some special, just give it up. The cabinet is already things already. The cool stuff is up the head. Did I ever tell you about the guy who stayed late on Friday night and start writing optional dialogue to add cabinet vanity for those who will bother looking? Imagine reading his rambles. By the way, if you feel like the cabinet thing is overdone at this point, I agree, but it's totally on you for keeping on trying to open it. Seriously, you can stop this right now. I mean it. You have the power. Only you can put the end of this optional bit. Which is good because I got things to do. If I repeat the same things 3 times, will you think I'm doing flavor text? We're done here. We're done here. We're done here. I can't believe you. Why won't you move on? Something pathetic stuff do. Like maybe adventuring request you supposed to care about. I'm not gonna lie though, when the time comes, opening the cabinet will blow your mind. And I confirm it in saying this, even though I know you well because of this XN especially. So how do you surprise someone who expecting a surprise? With a meta plot twist, that's how. Now if you want to know what is it, move on already. I promise it's the fastest way. You're not gonna open that until the script says you can anyway. Okay, I'll stop looping again. You really thought it'd be that easy? I told you already, the cabinet's off limits. Please stop. Come on, that was a good trick. How are you still trying to open it? I thought you would already give up when it looks like I was looping. If you're going to keep doing that, you will have to sit through a boring rant. It's so boring and perfect, I will remove your ability to skip what I'm saying. Fine, here's something for you. Life is going to come out of you hard, so there are a few things you should know. The most important of all is realizing that you have something to offer the world. But in order to do that, you first need to sort yourself out. Leading your ear to the lesson confused in the story of the old is not a bad place up. You see, as humans, conversion grow in knowledge it's easier to grow in our on once. We seem to be at the point where the energy of stories is lost on us all. Not really caring about mortals anymore, we are simply looking to be entertained. But these powers of our subconscious, I guess, is by no means that's mostly subconscious. Hiding by our intelligence pride. Stories send a clear message to our being, and when told properly, can offer guidance in how to live our lives, impacting us in a way sometimes we don't even notice. In fact, recurring themes more often than not, replacing avoidance typens, yes, and can learn on how to or how not to behave. Conscious dragons of for a moment. Fantasy stories always seem to have a hidden treasure. Not consent. That one.
Coincidentally.
I hope that picked up at all. Two of the biggest insects feel are mammals are fire and repentance. So dragons are really a metaphor repenting representing that which you feel the most. Unless you're a dragon and you want to fuck them. Now, why would a immortal fire-breathing reptile care to sleep on a pile of gold? The answer can be read between the lines. The treasure you seek is guarding by your greatest fear. Don't get me wrong, the pile of gold is much of a metaphor here, as is a mighty beast that doesn't even exist. Find your dragon and slay it, unless you are a dragon. Then your treasure will be revealed, unless you're a dragon. This is the wisdom storytellers of old will trying to consider. Only they don't have the scientific metaphor, a framework by which to my ability to read, stay defiance, or even higher IQ achievement. The lesson isn't any less important or relative today, however. That which you most need a division with yourself in hitting where you at least want to look. Now ask yourself, why would you so be curious about my cabinet? Are you a very slit con sir I N D Y Y D I O U S conscientious person admitting on leaving no stone unturned? Or have you not mastered your insignificant and the fear of missing out is what really drives you at the moment? I speed fun through this. No, I only started this game yesterday, or started this file yesterday. Maybe you are simple hoping to get a laugh out of it, of some expensive one-liner. Because I admit, we both know I could kill the mood right now and tell you about how depressing clowns once admitted to lift his mood by eating a bowl of cornflakes. What I'm getting out of this, regardless of your motive here, you have a clear hold on, this is someone on top. Demonster. And that's what it was. Yes, moving on. Demonstrated. Did. Oh no. Yeah. Demonstrated. Yes. Conscience and fate that the world holds surprisingly through those who can take an honest look. While that can created by said about the world, it's even more true about your inner self. Now, whatever it's that is scary, included in full or ed felt in desperation of here's my reading ability one. Emphasis on how far you have made it on your personal growth journey. Life is made of many experiences, most of which will present themselves to you more than once. Betrayed, joy, illness, adventure, treachery, confidentiality, purposes, loneliness, warmth, and that one. Indeed, just like the stories, old and new, life has repeated themes when testing humans. The important part is not whether or not you pass each test, but that you show up, acknowledging your school and getting your iron brew. And purpose, how it can inform you how can you inform you from who you should become. From these, anything oh, that is sorry, food's next to me. From these, anything is there inside of you to help you find your own way. That's what. Who knows? The underlying meaning of the messenger, so it might even hit you. Very truly. But for now, let's get back to your adventure. And that's it for a minute. Stop recording. This is the show from the future. Yes, you can't hear game sound. I'm not gonna care. I'm just gonna turn this down for a minute. I'm watching anime to calm myself down because I already did this. I already read it out. And well, dumbass, on record the sound. And well, I already read it out. So yeah. It's the 6th of July, 2022, that kind of crap, and anything watching away from the future. Let's do this again, shall we, DJ? You fuckwit. Oh, that'd make it actually proper official, so I can actually hear the damn anime. Please open the cabinet. I told you to open the cabinet. The cabinet is right there. I know the way it is, but I'm not happy. Believe me, you are ready for what's in there. There's no skeletons in there, I promise. Hey, do open it. It's not empty. I already unlocked it. Don't make me put this boring thingy again. Yep. I will skip it's boring. I'm warning you. I will skip what you're saying. It's your last warning. Believe me. Make sure the thing, yeah, I know. Make sure, normal crap. Alright, let me share you a story with you, my understanding of Madness Melatonin work. So I'm really not happy. I'm going to fucking stop. After observing so many humans over such a long period of time, for such a period of time, and reading as much as I could, some treatment in physics comes up. Fucking. There you go. Well, I'm really not happy. I know that you can't hear it, but I can. One thing we all have in common is the need to feel like we have knowledge, power, and that word in our lives. Now, like many things, there's a branching of that word way to go about these. Say your that word. Your sentences of valid may come from the version of answering, making you deserving of seeking encouragement, being of others to tell you that you are the is aberration. You will feel good when you listen positive feedback, but anyways the one negative comment always you have from having your day ruined. Now, how about that word people get a sense of power by exerting control over others, sometimes right down to person polluting the way they talk or who they dress with. They feel good when they have a weak partner or friend to control, but feel desperate and weak themselves when no one is around to feed their ego. This session is open. The essentials of aversion will often come to mental things, the playing of higher status, or that word. That's the wrong one. Even though they feel great that money, while the money, yeah, okay, so watching anime piss off, and the crowds are there, the lack of real depth and impact of the ending downfall would be hard over status. Ugh. Ugh. For Persian people, is it is their chosen the self as they are gently busy living a meaningful life. Rationing people get their sense of balance from understanding and acknowledging of their inner worth. Their essential power comes of an ability to self-control and let others be who they are, while professionalizing themselves when needed. A simple comes of self from self, or from good self-care, something I don't have. Now, all this makes sense in theory, but the idea to be enable it, pardon me, from this, you first need to master your emotions. As I understand it, everything you explained is a mix of the big five: fear, joy, sadness, anger, and shame. The bright colors of the excitement, if you will. Mix of fear with anger and you get jealousy. Ow, my finger. Too much sadness in your joy will make you that word. Okay. The only way to unpack a complete emotion is by breaking them down into which is the biggest five are contemplating and to deal with each of that word. Easier said than done, right? Consider a haunted house story for a moment. They're always the same, aren't they? It starts off with opportunity foolish moving in. Da, 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 da. Soon enough, odd things began to happen, and fear extended for a while. Itchy head. Extension of the person has it enough, and there's the face the ghost. What do you want? They will ask, try to cover in fear. As it turns out, the ghost usually knows what they want, and it's usually the same thing for the person who wronged them to face justice and put them to rest. But usually where the killer faces a trail and the ghost body is rested dead. And just like that, the house becomes warm heaven again. It's near the end. Did you get the message, Memorial? If you often fear desertion and burden, or however highness in your general opinions to engine with your life, you'll just be like that haunted house. Da 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 da. Come on. Your inner child is hurt, and you will be, that word, uncomfortable to you too, until you turn around and ask, what do you want? If asked honestly, you will find that the answer were within you, or you all along, and that following through with that inner child request is both challenging and life-changing. Ow. Only then you can begin the progress of discovering your true self. To finally get rid of your chains. There were my final rambling. Please keep in mind that I am but the shopkeeper, Dragon Slayer. Thank you, Fairy Tail. Shopkeeper. Everything I said should be taken with salt. The biggest grain of salt you can find. Please open the cabinet now. And that's it. That's it until I go to the butterfly. I finally fucking recorded it. Ugh. Hello. Rest of this. There's no sound. Again. Let's do this. Last one. Woo. I'm tired. Any idea what's coming up next? Not really, but I feel this place past may still have the Atkinson version its future. The curse is gone, then it looks here. If you see the opponent to catch a firelight, you should take it. That's it. Now it's going to end.